Hi Engineering Janta, I am Vaibhav Shukla and today we'll be discussing some hiring updates which are really essential for you and henceforth I'm here. So before I begin with today's session, go ahead, tell me in the chat section whether I am visible and whether I am audible to you, and then we can begin with this. Am I visible and audible? Just type a yes if I'm visible and audible, and then we'll go ahead with the hiring updates that I have at my end for you people. Great Dipanshu, thank you so much. Hi Shravani, hi Dipanshu, hi everybody. So it's great that you guys are confirming this. Hi Bala Saradi. So everybody, I have some updates for you regarding TCS, Infosys, Capgemini and Wipro, and this is coming from the people who are our alumni and some of them are working in these companies. So hi Shrikant, hi Ravi, hi everybody. So we got this news from our alumni, our network people. So basically my friends who are already there in such companies, some alumni from our organization, from everybody we tried gathering information for you. So let's straight away proceed forward, but before that I'll tell you to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Why? Very simple reason, two reasons. Number one, you can straight away ask your queries to me on this Instagram handle, which is @Shuklaji Speaks. You can scan this QR code as well if you want to, but let me tell you one thing. I am directly handling this account, so there's no manager, nobody involved. Fine, I can straight away answer your queries there if you're hesitant to ask them here. However, you shouldn't be, but if you are, then I can straight away answer your queries. Alongside that, one very interesting thing, for all of you who know that there is one coupon code that I often share, Shukla10, right, for Prime, and for all those who do not know Prep Insta Prime, I'll be introducing them as well, don't worry, but this is one coupon code that I usually give. This is a standard coupon code, but to all those people who are actually working hard, and if you connect with me on Instagram and if I give you out some question to solve, and if you solve that correctly, I'll give you some special coupon apart from this, which will lead to more discount, better price for you. Fine, so that's one thing. We'll talk about it. But you have Instagram account in the chat section. You can go ahead, click there and follow me. So what was the news? The news primarily is that hiring is to surge in 2025. And I have some insider info as well for you. So I'll discuss that with you as well. Fine. So India's job market is set for a hiring surge in early 2025. Fine. And if you see, a lot of part of that early 2025 is now actually upcoming, because when you talk about 2025, you talk about the financial year, which starts from April. So April and May has come. So it's early of this year. Fine. And right now you can expect 96% of employers are expressing confidence in increased hiring activity, which means a better hiring number would be given to you. More students would be hired in this. Fine. Now, Cognizant has also recently released this statement that they aim to hire 20,000 freshers in 2025 to support AI-led software services. So very, very clearly they want some AI people, but we'll talk over it because I have something very, very good on this, and we'll talk over this tomorrow. So all of you who want to know that how to stay ahead in this game and how to prepare, what to prepare to be into these 20,000 people, because this is specifically for freshers, we have already launched a few things for you and they're great resources. They'll help you out, but you need certain guidance on it. So tomorrow that session would happen. But going further, it is generally expected that approximately 50% people would be hired more than 2023 and 2024. The reason is, in 2023 and 2024, the hiring numbers weren't as good. The reason was recession. Everybody knows market was closed. It was not very good time for everybody. But right now, the market is opening up. Things are getting normal, and they have been normal since a long time in 2024. So companies are aiming more to hire. Fine. And henceforth, people who know trending technologies, who are good into various skills, who actually are equipped with a bit of AI skills, and they're good at DSA, they're good at competitive coding, you'll get a higher chance to get top packages. We think of product-based companies. Amazon, which hired 1,000 plus people last year, will only hire 200 to 250, and for TCS, they announced themselves that they'll hire 60% less. Yes, they announced this, but they have actually done this particular reduction from 1 lakh to 40,000 recently. However, let me tell you, even this increased number which you are seeing will land up somewhere here, 40,000 to 50,000, somewhere here. So if this is true, then also, despite the numbers being improved as compared to 2023 and 2024, these numbers aren't as good as the best of the times that were present in TCS, number one. Fine, or beat any company. We'll talk company by company today. I'll tell you when exactly they might release a few things for you, and you should stay ahead of your preparation, because a lot of times I've seen a lot of students of ours faced this problem. Whenever a notification dropped and I came live and told them, they were like, sir, we have very less time. So I'm already telling you people when things will be coming up. Sure, Augustine, you can ask, but I'll give you time. Don't worry, I'll give you time. Fine. So first is TCS that we'll talk about. Fine, Augustine, you ask it, then I'll explain, because it will take time. So you type your question fast by the time I'm explaining about TCS. Fine. What about 26 batch? Exactly. You guys are 26 batch. The people who are, some of you might be 25 batch who have just completed their graduation, or they are in final year and they're actually passing their courses out and they're in the last semesters, and May is going on, so most probably exam is going on. So for all of you, definitely opportunities would come, but all the people who are in 2026, yours are the better chances from September, August, July. The reason is, you are the people who are the final year freshers, fine, and on campus things would be much more available to you, whereas to the people who are passing it out, off campus things would be available to you. I'll come and I'll explain you. So Augustine is saying, I'm a M.Sc data science student, last year student, which company I want? Fine, you should focus on every company that's coming your way. First thing is to secure a job, then look for the domains, as simple as that. Fine. बहुत realistically बोल रहा हूँ Augustine, I am speaking this very realistically. First, grabbing a job should be your first priority. Fine. I'll come to the doubts. Wait for a while, and I'll come to every batch. Don't worry. So TCS is expected to announce their hiring drive for 2025 batch in the last week of June or first week of July, via which they'll hire for Prime, Digital and Ninja. And it generally happens, they sometimes visit on campus, and they have a different exclusive hiring for TCS Digital from top 100 colleges in the NIRF ranking. But if you're somebody you're somebody who's falling in these colleges and your campus is starting a new semester, so basically all the 26 batch people, if you fall into this particular list, you can expect them exclusively hiring in your college for digital profiles. Along with that, once they hire in the campuses, in selective campuses, then they go for on-campus hiring, and then immediately they go for off-campus hirings. Fine. So that's the general trend. So this bracket you have to very carefully follow. Last week of June and first week of July. Fine. It might possibly extend to second week of July, but generally it is expected here. Generally. I'll come to the 2023 batch also. Wait. I'll come to them. Wait. When they release the off-campus now, they generally take up sometimes 2023 batch. They take up older batches. However, it is rare chance, but wait. I'll explain. Wait. Fine. Now, in this particular portion, what you are trying to do is, you have to be aware in this particular window. How will you be aware? You have to start preparing now. I'll show you for few more companies. You have to start preparing now, so that in this particular time, when you're applying, you're already ahead of your actual competition. Fine. Next one coming up, Infosys. I have told you this hires for 2 specific profiles, which is D.Sc and SP, which is specialist programmer and specialist systems engineer, and 6.25 LPA and 9.5 LPA. Generally you have the packages, and sometimes in July 2nd week, July 2nd to 3rd week, you might have it. And the more focus here would be on the DSA competitive coding portion. A lot more on DSA, a very less portion on competitive coding, more on DSA. Certifications, various projects, they are actually important for you. I'll tell you how to cater all this, but this system engineer would be somewhere announced in the last week of July. That is some insider news that we've got. So you have to be careful. Guys, hold on with the doubts. I'll come to your doubts. I'll give you that window, as I always do. I have never done this that I straight away just blandly go away from the live. I always clear the doubts. So wait for your doubts. Fine. Wait guys, wait. I'll handle your doubts. Now, coming to the Cognizant portion, it has already started the hiring for Gen C, Gen C Next and Gen C Pro. So many Cognizant doubts are here. I'll take them up, but they have started hiring. Fine. So the next immediate thing is that they go to the colleges with the 400 partner colleges that they have, and then not all colleges will be eligible in these specifics, but then again they roll out some off-campus drives. So you can expect it somewhere around July last week to August. Fine. Somewhere here in this bracket, you might find them hiring again. Coming to the Wipro is expected to hire by September. It is generally late in the cycle, and all those people who are from 2025 and 2026 batch, be careful, this can be your opportunity. And by the end of September or by the first week of October, you might see them hiring. The count that they are hiring might be possible between 20,000 to 30,000 fresher hiring. Why? A lot of layoffs have been happening. They haven't hired in a while. So that is a big gap that might cover here, that they'll try to catch up. So that is one thing you should be careful enough. Fine. And another one is Capgemini. Now for Capgemini, they'll hire on campus only via its 200 partner colleges, but post that in May and July, depending upon the semester exams, what they do is, once the exams of those colleges are done, once the people are hired from the colleges, then they roll out some off-campus opportunities, and they won't give you some random hirings. They'll not post in that manner. They'll be very, very specific while going for the off-campus, while going for the on-campus. Fine. They have a very structured, chartered schedule. So that's why on basis of that, based on our alumni who have told us, I'm telling you this information. And unlike TCS, which conducts its hiring remotely, regardless that summer breaks or college exams are going on, Capgemini actually coordinates with various colleges and visits based on availability of students in colleges. So if your college is lucky enough, they might come to your college. Otherwise, they'll roll out post that some off-campus opportunity. Fine. I'll handle your doubts. Wait for a while. Now, इस पूरी बात का सम क्या है? सम टोटल क्या निकल के आता है? Very easy thing. From May to September, you'll have a constant influx of hiring. Primarily, this is May end. Fine. You'll have a constant influx of hiring. Now, how do you cater to this? Very simple. What you do is start preparing DSA. Start preparing coding. Fine, coding and DSA. Once you're through with it, all you need to do is go and prepare some projects based on some skills that are relevant. Do some certifications. And I'm literally telling you, this is all necessary. कहीं से भी कर लो certification, कहीं से भी, but वो valuable होनी चाहिए. बस इसरो से कर लो, DRDO से कर लो, SAT, there are many platforms. If I'm not wrong, Scalar एक platform है, Prep Insta Prime एक platform है, वहाँ से कर सकते हो. I'll show you that as well, and that would be most economical option for you. Fine. Certifications. Alongside that, you have to do some CS subjects, core theory subjects. अब दो तीन तरीके हैं. One is you do the hard way. You go ahead, you coordinate the resources for all this, and that would take time definitely. But as I always say, free में भी आराम से धूमधाम से तैयारी होती है, तो वो भी हो सकता है. एक चीज. दूसरी चीज, what you can do is you simply go and you open Prep Insta Prime. Fine. And here, let me show you, you have this luxury. From very basic, you can start. See, you will have some courses here, and from very basic you can start. For example, this is the course list. You can learn the language that you love. Always you start from the language. Once it is done, you go to the coding portion, you learn the coding. Once it is done, you go to the aptitude portion if you want to learn, because that is also very, very essential. In any hiring, 80% of people are generally filtered out in aptitude. So that is also very, very essential. You need to prepare for it. You have tracks here according to your specific company. If you're targeting TCS, you have a track. If you're targeting service-based companies, you have a track. If you're targeting product-based companies, you have a track. Fine. So all those courses are under one subscription. Fine. So this is kind of a favorite OTT for you, where you can straight away go. Even if you see the course list, I'll show you. You have from aptitude to CS subjects as well, DBMS, SQL, operating system, SDLC, computer networks, everything in detail, sorted, given for you. Fine. You have DSA, you straight away go to languages, you learn the language, you learn the DSA. Fine. Now for all those people who want to practice, for them, what you can do is land up to prepinsta.com. Fine. Rather, also you can search one interesting thing. You search 150 not out. Fine. And when you search this out, this is a list of 150 questions. I have personally prepared this list for you people. All you need to do is end to end ये 150 questions cover कर लो. बस cover these 150 questions. No need to cover 300, 400 lead code questions. No need to do that. Fine. If you know these 150 questions, which are not just questions but patterns, if you know these 150 questions, believe me, you can clear any company, product based, service based, Mang, Fang, Ola, Uber, Adobe, whatnot. You can clear anything, believe me. Fine. So that is one thing that can help you out in the coding practice. I've told you about Prime. Here also you have immense practice, mocks, whatnot, from very basic language, from the language you choose to the interview, to these projects, to the skills that you are trying to learn. Everything is covered here. Fine. Every particular thing is very, very skillfully covered here, and you have data science, data analytics, machine learning, you have artificial intelligence, ethical hacking, cybersecurity, a lot of things, and projects which are good projects, which are actually valuable for industry. Fine. So that can help you out. Now straight away I'll move on to your doubts and I'll help you out with them. Don't worry. So I'll straight away go and pick up the first doubt. So now all of you, whoever wants, can spring up their doubts in the chat section. Fine. So गौरव सर, कॉग्निजेंट के इंटरव्यू का एक्सपेक्टेड रिजल्ट डेट क्या है? गौरव, जनरली आपके इंटरव्यू के बाद कुछ 14 to 15 डेज में आ जाता है, बट आई एम नॉट वेरी श्योर ऑन इट बिकॉज समटाइम्स कॉग्निजेंट हैज अ लार्ज चंक, सो अकॉर्डिंगली दे विल put out the result. Meka Sahiti, what about 2023 batch? Correct. For all the people who are from 2023 batch, just go and follow the Instagram of PrepInsta. Follow me on PrepInsta. Fine, follow my Instagram handle. Along with that, join my Telegram community. Fine, that would help you out. That would help you out a lot. Fine. Fine. Go ahead. 2024 batch, I told you, Shivani, a lot of things would be covering up from here. A lot of companies from here would be coming up for 2024 batch as well. Don't worry, off campus. Fine. Reddy Datla, I hope I have already cleared your doubt. I have given you the exact timelines now. For BCA 2025, a lot of these companies would be releasing, all the 5 companies that I have shown would be releasing opportunities for you. Himani Rajput, I am from tier 3 college in 6 semesters. My senior told me that on-campus drives are very less. What should I do to get placements? Simple. Himani, I'll tell you. Your senior is telling you actually right. What you need to do is, you need to go ahead and stay updated with the PrepInsta page, because the Instagram page of your batch that PrepInsta runs, or the off-campus updates page of PrepInsta, you can go ahead and follow that. Prashant, please put that link in the chat section. So that would help you out. Fine. That particular page has hirings posted for you. You can keep yourself posted from there. How to prepare, I told you the order. Along with this, also write aptitude. I'll write aptitude here. And with that, I told you the resources, the correct resources. You can go to prepinstaprime.com. There you can apply this coupon code Shukla10. You will get some discount from my side. And if you're somebody who is great at his skills, who's great at his coding, who's great at the subjects, you can ping me up. Just you have to do is, you go follow me on Instagram, Shuklaji Speaks, and you type challenge, just that, DM me challenge. I'll post a challenge to you. If you solve that challenge, I'll give you extra discount, extra coupon from my side. Fine. Now, Deepali, I'm from 2024. I don't know how to get placed since I have a career gap. Okay. So, being very, very simple, Deepali. If you have a career gap, fine. And if you're from 2024, primarily it's not a big career gap. It's 1 year gap. But it is often asked in interviews how to cover that up. Very simple. Certifications. How do you get it? Get it from a good platform. Either go and research, put some hard work in national laboratories like ISRO, DRDO, or any prestigious institution like IIT. If you're somebody who doesn't know the way how to land up there, and if you feel that I'm not prepared enough to research there, what you can do is hop on to Prep Insta Prime, as I told you. There you will get the certification very easily. Fine. Shravya Bhavarapu, sir, I'm 2026 batch, started DSA and aptitude skills from scratch. Am I late? No, you're not late. All you need to do is, Shravya, you need to have a structured approach. Otherwise, you'll waste a lot of time. Fine. So that can help you out. I would tell you, it is free of cost. 150 not out list. I have told you enough times. You straight away go to this list, start practicing this. It is free of cost. Practice a lot. And if you're somebody who has shaky basics or you're not very well in basics, I told you, Prep Insta Prime, video lectures se seekho, clear yourself out. Fine. Guys, please don't spam your doubts. Fine, don't spam your doubts. I'll answer every question. Don't worry. Fine. If I can't buy the Prime, Augustine, not affordable Prep Insta Prime, how is it possible? How is it possible? You buy a smaller subscription, you buy for a month, and I'm giving you out coupon codes. And if you are somebody who still can't afford, you write challenge to me on Instagram on my personal handle Shuklaji Speaks. I'll provide you, I'll make sure that. Fine. I'll provide you some extra coupon. But apart from that, if still you cannot afford Prep Insta Prime, let me tell you one thing. फ्री में भी धूमधाम से तैयारी होती है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, फ्री में भी पढ़ सकते हो. फाइन, यू कैन इजीली स्टडी इन फ्री एज वेल, बट you'll have to put on those extra hours, you'll have to put in extra hard work, you'll have to put in extra time for everything that is being curated on the platform. Fine. All you need to do is whatever structure that is there, you have to work according to that structure, but gather the resources yourself. You'll have to gather 350 plus mocks to give you a better feeling of how you're performing. You'll have to know that whether you're actually understanding things or not, and for that mocks are important. Fine. So, Janvi Chaudhary, this all hiring for 2025 batch, not for 24. No, Janvi, a lot of them would hire for 2024 as well. Fine, don't worry. Wipro will, okay, night you might not be shortlisted there. So that can be a case. Augustine, which company should I? You pick up any company, Augustine, any company, believe me, all of them have a similar pattern. So if you practice core things in a very decent way, you will easily clear. Fine, there is one very famous Hindi line from Harivansh Rai Bachchan, राह पकड़ तू एक चला चल पा जाएगा मधुशाला. Fine, so if you have that one destination, you have particular plan and you're sticking to that plan, you're sticking to that road, you'll reach your destination very soon. Don't worry. Nagasri, these present hiring updates for on campus or off campus? For both. Prudvi Raj, Cognizant April 16 technical assessment completed, still didn't receive. No issues, you can wait, and if you're still not receiving, you might not have qualified, as simple as that. Doji, I'm not sure about what exactly you're asking. Global certification are required? No, Balasaradi. Certifications are required, not global certifications. For example, if you're somebody who's passionate for cyber security, it's not necessary to get OSCP license or OSCP certification, not necessary. Or not necessary to get CEH, which is Certified Ethical Hacking certification, not like that. What you need to do is, initially in your career, you can get a basic certification from any good prestigious institute of India itself, or you can get from a good reputed company. That would help you out. Fine. Gaurav, depending upon your further interviews, that would be a particular thing that I cannot comment upon. It's possible that if you've given everything well and if your interview has gone well, then you might land up in your dream profile. But depends on how you've communicated, what approach you've taken, everything matters, no? Sir, I am from EC. How to cover OS and SQL? Okay. So, I have done array in DSA, but every time we get stuck on it, what to do? I'll tell you. See, वो जो array वाला vicious cycle है ना, पहले तो वो तोड़ते हैं, ठीक है. So every time you start from, I should rather go to this page, I'll write it here, fine. So these are our Instagram handles, LinkedIn, Discord, WhatsApp, Telegram, you can follow here, fine. So if you're getting stuck at array again and again, this loop goes on and you get stuck on array, what you need to do is simple approach, easy questions first, fine. Do easy questions first. Now how do you do this? Again, a very simple thing. Straight away, and this is free of cost, as I told you, you go to this top 150 not out page, you see this, you have arrays and hashing as first topic. Just solve the first 4 questions, that's it. Your array is done. Believe me, study array well, do the first 4 to 5 questions, bus, stop here. Do not practice array anymore. Just stop here, cover this much. Also, you can practice some questions from of array from top 100 codes, fine. So you go to top 100 codes of Prep Insta and you practice a few things here, just a few things of array. And you will have them on this page. So for example, greatest of 3 numbers and things like this. Practice a basic coding here, and for arrays I told you 4 to 5 questions from here, and that's it. Once it is done, move to the linked list, fine, move to the linked list, and you will have stack and linked list here, whatever suits you well, stack or linked list, you can pick there, and 3 to 4 questions, initial 3 to 4 questions, that's it. Usse zyada mat karna. This would provide you, you will cover easy questions first, fine. Once the easy questions first are done, then medium questions, fine. What you will do is array, stacks, linked list, queues, graphs, trees, everything in easy manner. Do the easy questions first. Once it is done, for the second iteration, come back to array and come to the medium questions. Once it is done, revise. Do not go to hard questions. Revise. Fine. Once you've done this revision, again solve the hard questions. That's how you actually break this vicious cycle. For all those people who are non-ITCS, for OS and SQL, Prep Insta Prime easily houses both the courses in very detail. You can go to this, Shukla 10 is the coupon code, you can use that out, that would help you. Otherwise, if you are somebody who doesn't have so much money, you can spend on books. Then for OS and SQL, for SQL, I don't believe you should spend on books, honestly. Pick any good notes from your college professor and do some practical problems, figure those problems out which have been asked in the previous year, that would help you out. For OS also, you can pick notes, but pick specific topics. CPU scheduling, then process synchronization, and semaphores in it, fine, semaphores. Alongside that, you can do deadlocks, and in deadlocks, bankers also you should do memory management and disk scheduling, fine. So these things you have to do in OS. Now figuring out the full length mocks and figuring out previous year MCQs, that's up to you, fine. If you're somebody who doesn't want to do that hard work, prepinstaprime.com, that would help you out straight away. Now, Shrikant, sir, I'm entering 4th year, still not prepared for placement. I know some basic Java and DSA, but still logic is not building. Okay. So if you know basic Java, if you know DSA, just revise your basic concepts, straight away switch to the 150 not out. I'm again and again saying this. The more you practice that list, and you need not do 300, 400 questions, 150 not out. That's it, 150 questions. Fine, but here, Shrikant, you have to understand, if your logic is not building, see the solutions. Initially, 10-15 questions ka solutions dekho. Once it is done, that would help you out. Fine. Shravani, sir, from which month TCS and QT off-campus exams are expected? I told you, from July last week, this might happen, fine, somewhere June and July. So that can come up. And I am MCA from IGNOU, will I be eligible as it is a non-regular degree? Ayushi, there is a chance, but I cannot predict on eligibilities as of now. But based on the previous trends, that's difficult. Fine. I have answered you, Shivani. I have answered you, Prudvi. So I've answered your questions. Salesforce company. First of all, Shivani, you should prepare a good LinkedIn profile, get a referral there, and along with that, you should prepare DSA, which is prepared through 150, not out. Fine. A lot of comments, I guess I missed. Yes, Manan. I wanted to express my sincere gratitude to Prepinsta. Okay, thanks to my Prepinsta Prime subscription. Great, great, Manan. So Manan is placed as a junior product manager in KPMG. Congratulations, and I hope that it feels really good to you and your parents as well. And it's really a very happening and happy moment for us when we hear this, that you are a Prepinsta Prime subscriber and you've landed at such a good place. Sony, my final semester results are about to come out and I have knowledge, but I don't know how to apply that knowledge. Plus, I am from tier 3 college. I told you, stay updated with our Instagram page. You'll have your off-campus hirings, so you'll know how to apply for them. Alongside that, if you have knowledge and you cannot apply that, 150 not out again can help you out there. Alongside that, practice the premium quizzes on Prepinsta Prime. That would help you out. KS Naga Sai Pavan, SD hiring for 2026 batch by Amazon. If you're preparing for it, believe me, the resources that I have told you, Sai Pavan, would help you a lot. Fine. Results out from someone. Arka Prabha, I'm not sure about that. Alongside that, about Accenture also, let me tell you. Fine. Accenture is also expecting to hire, and they are also expecting in massive numbers, and they're somewhere between August and September they'll come up, so you have to be ready for that as well. Fine. You're in third year, start practicing DSA coding, pick up your language now, build some good projects, get some certifications. You are at golden time. Fine. I have answered you, Shivani. I have answered you, Pradap DP. Sir, what about TCS Ignite and Smart Hiring? Fine. Right now, there's no update on it. As soon as it comes, I'll give you. Sir, I'm from a rural area college and there are no companies are coming to my college. I want offline. For that, what will I do? Okay. So, for offline, I told you that books can help you out. Your college notes can help you out. Also, one serious suggestion, you should contact your seniors. They can tell you. Fine. Deepali, I have answered you. Ojaswini, for chemistry students, any courses available? Yes. Ojaswini, if you're somebody who's planning to switch from chemistry to IT, definitely Prepinsta Prime can help you out. Whatever skill you feel you want to build in, for example, if you want to build in data analytics, hop on to Prime, straight away learn things on prepinstaprime.com. You have elaborate data analytics course, you get the certification and you switch and transition into the career. Fine. 24 again in this year. Yes, Sayali, there is a possibility, but we will discuss this tomorrow. Fine. Okay, most welcome, Augustine. Told you, 40 boy, I already told you about what you can do. Fine. So guys, I request you not to spam your doubts, because otherwise I'll not be answering those spam doubts. As simple as that. Fine. Omkar, this is less likely. What you have asked is less likely. Fine. I need 2026. Okay, ML or web dev. Look, any of them is good enough. What you can do is do some projects which are actually relevant to the industry. For example, if you're doing in ML, build some good detections, build some good models, not some random small things, not like that. Build something like good disease detectors, diabetes predictors, such things. Fine. And in web dev, build some unusual things, not usual, pardon. Build some out of the box web dev sites or web development applications, not some random e-commerce website. That's all I can say. How will you find these good projects? Already they are on Prime. If you want to build it step by step, you have video lectures to build them. If you're somebody who can just take inspiration, you can go and take inspiration free of cost. It's not charging. Fine. So Venugopal, for that you can for job opportunities you can follow Instagram of Prepinsta. That would help you out. Sajjad already answered you. Venugopal already answered you. And Augustine, yes, one subscription would make you accessible to 200 plus courses. You can access all the 200 plus courses if you buy the subscription. Fine. So that's very helpful. Free TCS and QT results, they'll be very soon coming up. So I hope I've cleared your doubts. I can see the spams, so these spams cannot actually help you people, and I cannot answer the doubts which are spammed. Now, how do you build a consistency in study time? Simple. You sit 2 hours today, next day you sit 2.5 hours, next day 3 hours, next day 3.5 hours, like that. Continuity and consistency come from sheer hard work. No shortcut is available. बैठना पड़ेगा यार, simple बात है. Okay, what else? Nothing much apart from this. Namaste, namaste everybody, fine. Job opportunities, I told you, you can go ahead. TCS comes to on campus, to specific campuses, yes, it visits. Answered everybody, answered you. Vedabrata, Accenture will hire, yes Vedabrata, they'll hire in 2025, so there's a high possibility of that. So any more doubts, or can we wrap this up? Dipankar, sir, where I will do practice aptitude? Simple hai yaar, dekho. Dipankar, you go to Prep Insta Prime, fine. You have in the aptitude section, for example, let's check out the aptitude. In this, you will have proper full length mocks, fine. See, you have 20 plus full length mocks, so here you can practice it out once you enroll into it. Arisha, 3 months are also good enough if you are dedicated, but if you even if you don't end up doing things in 3 months, you can always renew. And let me tell you that people who are renewing it are having actually a better feedback, because initially they didn't take things seriously, and then when they studied regularly, they actually got value from this platform. Fine. Ayushi, I told you it's very, very difficult. No seniors, अच्छा. तो ठीक है, Augustine simple है. You keep following the Instagram page, fine. If you have any hiring where your interview comes up, you straight away DM me on Instagram. I'll personally sit with you on a Google Meet to guide you. Don't worry. Fine. You can do that out. और बताओ. Also, if you are having this subscription, it can help you out. Free के resources मैं बता चुका हूँ for OS, professor notes. If they are available in a good manner and a structured manner, SQL DBMS के लिए भी same. For computer networks, there is a book by a foreign author, Bahrouz A. Forouzan, or by another author, Tannenbaum. You can pick any book out of these two, and it is a good book to sail through the CN part. Fine. Sir, what should I do? I feel like I don't get placed. So Anna, look, first of all, I'll tell you one thing, very important. First of all, you need to believe that you will get placed. Belief plays an important role, fine. But alongside that, belief alone cannot do things for you. So confidence comes from knowledge. You need to study hard. For that, prepare a routine, prepare a structure, practice hard on platforms like 150 Not Out. This is free of cost. Practice here, get your things cleared in basics. You hop on to Prime, learn things from here, and then you sit into the placements. कितनी बार फेल होंगे? एक बार, दो बार, तीन बार, कितनी बार, है ना? One day you'll end up in a better place. As there was one very famous poet, Ramdhari Singh Dinkar. He said, मानव जब जोर लगाता है पत्थर पानी बन जाता है. Fine. So if you're ready enough, if your resolve is firm enough and you're practicing from this platform, I can make sure ऐसा हो सकता है कि थोड़ी देर हो जाए प्लेसमेंट में, पर ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा कि आप अनप्लेस्ड रहो. Fine. If your coding sucks, then what you can do is, I told you 150 Not Out का पहले क्वेश्चन से शुरू करो, ठीक है, और लास्ट क्वेश्चन तक जाओ. Go till the last question and revise it again and again. Once you're good in this, you can clear any company and free of cost है यार, इसमें तो पैसे भी नहीं देने, easy है. So development is good for 3 years experience. Yes, Venugopal, it is good, but if you can switch to development domains, that would be better. Fine. What should I do? Ayushi, apply for other off-campus opportunities. A lot of companies hire people from open university backgrounds. Fine. So I hope that's pretty much. Sir, you're from Kerala. Okay. Oh, okay. Augustine. Okay. I hope you got everything. I told things to you in English only. I answered your questions in English. So I hope that has helped you out. With that, on that note, I'll leave you guys. So we'll wrap the session today. And tomorrow we'll again meet regarding the AI discussion of Cognizant. That announcement has been done. So is this for 2026 batch? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Any more doubts, you can straight away go and ping us. Fine. And we'll help you out. You can ping me on Instagram. If you want to be data analyst, we have a course on Prep Insta Prime already. See, Bharat, we have it here in skills section. Fine. Data analytics already there, 70 plus hours. You can learn it out, get a certification and transition into the role. So on that note, I leave you, and whatever good things you've learned in this, take them with you. Whatever bad things that you felt inside me, leave it with me. As simple as that. I am also a human being. I'll never be perfect, right? Like everybody. And keep spreading the goodness, keep doing good for others as much as you can without any expectation. Good will come back to you. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.